We're at the hub of activism here in the Philippines. Burger King.
Of course, it's not the hub. The hub.
This is where all the action happens for the indie movement here in the Philippines. I'm just kidding. Oh my God. Okay, so Brutus, last time I interviewed you was 2 years ago. You were our guide for the LFS exposure trip, and back then you were the
I was the basic masses integration that time. It was 2010, I think.
2010, yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess what's happened since LFS? Kind of like what happened in between now and like the work that you do now, and just kind of an update.
Well, I stayed with LFS up to like 2011. I've been doing the same work for LFS since then. But because of financial problems, I had to work. So here in the Philippines, the most accessible job here, aside from being a construction worker, is working in a call center. So I work in a call center. I work with Teleperformance. It's I was there with their account, Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Star Wars?
Yeah, Star Wars: The Old Republic. I was one of the game masters there.
Yeah.
So yeah, but working is not really what I wanted to do. Ever since I was recruited in the LFS, in the National Democratic Movement, my heart has always been with the organization, with the masses. So after like almost, I didn't even finish 1 year of working, I talked to my parents and I told them that I won't be working anymore and I'm going back to full-time organizing. But by that time, I felt that I wanted to have like more of a quote-unquote career shift. So I was looking into I was looking into working with another sector. So I ended up with the environmental and science and technology sector. I was with Kalikasan Partylist. It's a new party list that was formed by environmental groups, namely by Kalikasan People's Network for the Environment, Center for Environmental Concerns, and AGHAM, Advocates of Science and Technology for the People. So yeah, I went back to the organization around, I think, early June or late June 2012. So I was with Kalikasan Partylist National Secretariat. What I'm doing is, aside from getting ready for the elections, we were having different environmental campaigns like mining, and we had different court battles against coal-fired power plants, and also there were but majority of our campaign is mining related. So my job with Kalikasan Partylist is, aside from being a national secretariat, I'm also the project coordinator. So we're also doing different projects like coastal cleanups, tree planting activities. We were also giving seminars. So that's what I'm doing mostly now.
Okay. And do you have any kind of message to the folks back home, or my home?
Yeah.
In the
Well,
US?
to the youth in US and to everyone there, just continue what we're doing. Of course, back here in the Philippines, the kasamas are also doing what we can do to make the struggle to make the struggle advance further. So we hope to see each other soon, and when we get to see each other, I hope we have already won the struggle.
All right. Cool, man. Thanks a lot.
Sure.